Alrighty. So I'm putting in this USB where my cigarette lighter is. It's a pain to get the stock cigarette lighter off. Like, it sucks so bad, this thing. But if you have a Vanagon and have a cigarette lighter, this hole is perfect size for this. And I'll post like a little link where I got this from. It's kind of expensive, it's like 30 bucks. But it's that hole, and this literally threads in. It's kind of hard to get it started. You screw it all the way in, and it ends up being like super flush with the dash. And then this little part that's not threaded, it kind of like loosens up. You screw it in, and it like kind of like all the resistance is gone once you hit that little unthreaded part. And you can just use a nut, put it on, and you're done. And then you have USB. You can charge your phone, whatnot. But then you don't have a cigarette lighter. So I got a 29 mil, which is 1.1/8 hole saw, and I'm gonna put a hole, which I don't like. I hate drilling things, but I'm gonna use this all the time, and this is a logical, like, solid, like, I'm gonna use it, and it's gonna work. I'm gonna put it right next to this, and I don't know which one which. I might put this in there first. No. Well, the thing is I don't have the cigarette lighter plug, receptacle, whatever you want to call it. So probably put this in. I'll have to wire it up. And I did notice, for you, if you're just putting this in, this plug. Alright. This, I think, is to control the light on the cigarette lighter, the like adjustment for how bright it is. That's power and that's ground. You could switch the power for that. You could take that terminal out and put it in there. So the ground's on one side, power's on the other, and this fits. It's hard to do it one-handed, but it fits the plug. It's kind of loose. It's not loose, but it's like a little easy to pull out, so you could probably just put some like hot glue or something around there and then put it in the hole. But so yeah, if I was just doing that, then I wouldn't mess with this wiring, but I'm putting two in. So I'm gonna take this off and tie into this, go over to the other one, tie into this, go over to the other one, because the cigarette lighter requires 12 volts just as well as the USB does, so you got to get power from somewhere. And I don't know if these wires are necessarily rated for the amount of amps I'm going to be pulling, but the chances of me running both of these and my cigarette lighter at the same time to even get close to the amount of amps at the same, that's not super realistic. So I'm going to tie into the same circuit. It'll be fused, everything will be good, but I have to drill a hole. So I'm going to measure out. I think I'm going to go right here in between this. There's nothing behind there. There's like there's a wire here, and then there's another, actually it's this cable controlling the floor. So you just got to watch out for them. Measure up where you're going to put your hole, center punch it, and drill it out. I'm going to try to catch all the chips with the vacuum. While I'm drilling it, I'm going to be drilling, have someone hold your vacuum like right under it so it all gets sucked in and doesn't get all over your floor and you're stepping on chips for years. And so I'm going to see what happens. So I got my hole punched, and I'm gonna show you how I did that. I got this caliper. Whoa. Got this caliper, and let's see. I measured. This thing will focus up. Measured from when this measured down, and got that distance. And then I've scratched me a line. You can see my line that I scratched. Scratch. And then I measured this. From the radio to that hole. And it was about 70. Well, 70 divided by 2 is 35. So it'd be nice if this wasn't blinking. 35. Scratch me a line. And then I took my center punch and right in the center of that, punch me a little spot. And then my drill bit will follow that hole, and it'll be, hopefully, I'm nervous about doing this. I don't like this, but hopefully it'll be centrally located, like on the Z and on the X. Let's see what happens. I got it, dude. It's alright. It's a little bit, which is good. Hold on. It's got a little, hold on, you can barely even see that. It's got a little bit of slop, but that's okay because if it doesn't line up with this, you know, if they don't line up, I can use that one to adjust the location. And I got this old deburr tool, went around, got all the stuff off, held a vacuum cleaner, sucked out all the chips, and I think it should be good. Super low profile. I'll be able to charge my stuff. Now I got holes in my dash. Great. So I got this all wired up, and I'm gonna show you how I did that. Alright. Got the wires coming in. Them two wires coming in. And then I got them going to, this thing is like not focusing at all. And then I got them going to this connector that I solder everything. And then I got that branching off to this little guy. I also soldered them. Shrink wrap up here. You got to put the shrink wrap up far enough so it doesn't shrink when you're soldering. And I'm just gonna push that over. It's hard to do this one-handed. You got that. Then you got another one branching off. That's gonna plug in the other one. And we will have power to all receptacles. And then, yep. Got this in there. Not tight yet. Got that. I think that's about all I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna order up my cigarette lighter. It should be here in a couple days. I'm gonna just leave this all apart so I can get that in there and wire it up, and I'm done. Alright, so today hold on a second, milled out this, and now my electric can come from behind instead of the sides, and I can take this piece off by just sliding the wire like through that. I don't know why I did that, but I did. And I decided to mill out this side. I was gonna go up, but then it would have had to come all the way. I don't know, I just feel like that's stronger that way because it's actually like, I'm trying. I don't know what to do. I'm just winging it. And so yeah, I milled that out. Got this bracket on here. That'll bolt. And everything will be everyone, it's just a good day. So I'll be able to get this all wrapped up today, hopefully, and we'll have power. Alrighty, so I got it all bolted up, and I got the stuff in the back. I just need to like drill and tap these out so they'll like stay secure, all that stuff I got on. I put silicone around that before I mounted it, and I put silicone in them holes on each side, just like a block off plate, block off screw kind of cap. So yeah. Alright, so I got my holes center punched, that and that one. You can't see it. There we go. Got that one. We got that one. And I'm probably gonna have to take this thing off because the drill is too long. I could cut the drill bit down, but it's just 4 bolts. I'll take it off and I'll tap them. I'm gonna use little M5s, and when them are in here, they actually look good. And I think that 1x2 material is thick enough. Like I said, I don't like drilling holes in things, but this is just, it's so beefy and overbuilt that 2 little holes are not going to hurt anything. And it serves its purpose, you know. And I don't mind drilling holes in these because I put this all on here. I put them 1x2 pieces of steel on there. So I'm gonna drill them because I put them on, and it's like a aftermarket kind of thing. So yeah. So I got this piece back on, and I got my holes tapped out, and these are gonna fit right on there, and I'll be able to hold the cord from bouncing all around. And I'll have power. Got them on. Alright, so I got this thing on, and it is sweet. It came out good. Hold on, let me get this light. That. I ended up using Allen's little socket head cap screws because these Phillips were just, it was hard to tighten. So then I can snug up with an Allen wrench. And then I got another one. I got another one up there. And it loops around. Got the little L bracket. So I'm hyped. It bolts back there. I got a little piece of steel welded to it. And I also bought this stuff. And it's like split. And I'm going to put that on to protect it from all the road crap, rocks, sand, water, from splicing that wire. But alright, look, when you buy this stuff, you got to watch it, because this was 1/2 inch and it was 3/8. And I almost didn't buy it because it didn't have 3/8. But I looked at it and the 3/8 was inside of this half. And I didn't realize that at first. And I was sitting there on my phone in the store, like looking at Amazon prices, and I was looking, and then I looked at it again, and I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna see what kind of diameter this looks like. And there was one inside of another, like they were inside. And so yeah, I got this 3/8, which is like perfect, just to cover it up from rocks and crap. So I'm gonna put that on real quick and see what it's looking like.